You know, I'm starting to think it's time, It's been way too long not to have this side done. But it's like, what better thing than in here? Yes, you see that right. Pufferfish, cod, tropical fish, and salmon. It's time this has its true enclosure, and, well, I think that what else could be better than having a fish tank? Inside here, I think a fish tank will look very, very nice with the bees who are currently in there. So yeah, I'm happy for it. I'm excited. So, I don't think we're gonna do a time lapse, just cause I don't necessarily think a time lapse would be necessarily perfect for this, but I think I'm gonna do the fishes. So yeah, see you then. Okay, so we just jump down this hole, jump into this hole, and there we have it. Now we're inside this tank. Now we are a little bit timed with this clip, so yeah, let's get started. A fish, another fish, 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 and fish. Okay, this was a very full tank. Oops. Well, oops. I'm not sorry, fish. You kind of deserve it. I'm about to be out of rockets. Come on. Come on. We can get up. There we go. Okay. Now this is how we put our pufferfish in there, so they don't go off. We have to be very careful when we put our pufferfish in. See? There we go. Oh, that was the wrong one. Okay, we were lucky with that. That's all I have to say. Now we go ahead and fly up. There we go. And fall down. Now we fly up. Put in this. Grab that. There we have it. Now we can actually go look at the tank from a good view. And there it is. Ow. So note to self, don't go there. So yeah. Oh, did not mean to click T. But yeah, there's our fishies. It looks, very, very, very nice. I like it. It's exactly what I wanted. And if they need air, they can go up or to the sides. So, yeah. I hope they enjoy it now. We'll let them be. I guess I should probably clean up these, since I'm trying to keep my base somewhat decently cleaned, and I'll just chuck them here, so I remind myself to do that. Okay, now we need to head over to Kiwi's place. Since, yeah, we have an issue. A big issue. Very big. Only way that I could think would maybe be... Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. Maybe negotiate peace next time when we're both online? Okay. We will do that. We will try and get a clip, so we will see what happens. So, yeah. Okay. Now, on an related note, this looks really nice, but I can't have the cage, so yeah. Hit that time lapse. Okay, guys, it is currently the next day. Actually, no, 2 days. And, me and Kiwi have done some work. And, the war is really coming to effect now. Like, the meeting will be your next stuff you'll see in this episode. But, or at least I'm gonna try and have that be your next stuff. But, yeah. I now have a few issues. We're gonna walk through everything. As you can see, the cage is removed, but we're gonna walk through each individual thing before the actual thing happens. Now, if we come over here, Donut King 7684. This is my show of force. Either agree to the terms I provide in the next meeting or Fluffy explodes. And this is an ignite switch, and, well, yeah, if I click it, or Kiwi clicks it, Fluffy, well, explodes. And, yeah, I'm a little bit concerned. So this is Kiwi's setup. And, well, here's my setup. You know, I have my chair, where I'll be sitting, and, well, do not flick lever. This is the kill switch. Agree to my terms, or Lucy dies. Now, all this stuff around here is set up to have all sorts of stuff happening. So, yeah, just know that. And, well, if we go over here, we can see Lucy has TNT. And this TNT will go off. Now, that does not even look even. Where did I mess up? Oh, okay. These need to be switched. Just my OCD would have gotten to me if I didn't fix that. So, yeah. Kiwi, you heard it here first. Lucy will die. Well, but the thing is, even though I said that, Lucy or Fluffy may have already been exploded, but we don't know that yet. So the dogs are here. They're ready. Everything, well, yeah. Things are pretty much looking forward to death. So, yeah, I'm a little bit concerned on what might happen during this war. That's all I have to say. Like, there's all sorts of stuff everywhere that are pretty much looking to go horribly. I mean, yeah, but I think, honestly, let's see how this plays out. Let's just, watch this war and, see what happens during it.
This war has gone on long enough. We have both had casualties and issues and troubles because of it. I've called this meeting because I think we should negotiate peace.
Okay, maybe that's a smart idea.
Also, I notice you have a very big throne there, and as a counter.
Ah, okay.
There we go. Now we're the same height.
I can go up a little bit higher. So, yeah, nice try.
Well, this still has the seats at the same level, which is all that matters. So I propose a negotiation of peace, of a compromise. Okay. I suggest I will move my cannons away from the battle, away from the area. And I shall also return all snow and ice that I have gained during this, as you see in the shulker box behind me.
Look. Okay.
Including some of your flags. I will request that we shift the border to along from that edge right there, along right there to that side. That way we will both be giving up land.
Okay, just one quick question about that. If you follow me this way, is it onto that part over there, or just this section over here?
That area, that peninsula is not my land. It will not be my land.
Okay.
And the compromise I wish for you to have is that Fluffy is to move elsewhere. Because Fluffy seemed to get a little bit too excited with their snowballs and actually caused a fair amount of damage to the land. So I will not blow up Fluffy so long as Fluffy is moved elsewhere.
Oh no.
And I also request that in the event that those penguins over there do attack, that you aid me, and if they attack you, I will aid you in return.
Yeah, those penguins are a little bit scary. I feel like we might need to move those penguins in that corner of your place over to the pile of them, just because you never know what could happen. Maybe we need to kill him.
Yes,
I don't know. Sure.
indeed. Maybe as a show of force. I'm not sure what to do for that yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I just found out some bad news. Fluffy said that we would need to make a custom snow island if we would want that to happen.
I am willing to do that.
Yeah, I feel like Fluffy might be a little bit too big for the area. You know? But, yeah.
I'm adding that, yeah.
I feel like Fluffy might want to do that. Now, one more thing I feel like we need to talk about, really, is we have a kind of a big thing that's happening over there with Lucy, you know?
Yes.
Probably should figure out what to do with Lucy. I mean, I don't know for sure. It would be sad to see Lucy go.
Yes, I've always wanted to give Lucy a proper home, but the area she was in at the time was the safest place.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I don't know. Lucy.
I know one thing for sure. That is that the Lucy's new home should not be on this side of the peninsula. It should be on the far side, far away from the penguins, and in the event of war.
And definitely not on TNT, because that'd just be sad to blow Lucy up.
Lucy is given home. Do you? I shall. Is that all the terms that we shall have? Well,
I don't know. Like, you also gotta remember. I just don't know.
My writing seems to be erased.
I just don't know if Lucy deserves to be alive anymore, since you already tortured Lucy. I mean, Lucy was kept in a cage.
I did no such thing.
Really?
There was not a cage. Lucy had everything they needed. And it was a temporary measure anyway to keep Lucy safe from the likes of you.
That was weeks Lucy was
as
there.
we can clearly see.
Oh no. Shep did bring up a pretty good point. What do you have to say to that?
I gave Lucy as much food as she needed.
Really?
Just because no one saw the food just doesn't mean I didn't feed Lucy. I've put my signature down. I shall request you do the same.
Let me just make sure we don't have any funny business here. Order shift. No. An ice return. Cannons are moved. Fluffy moved to a new island. Aid against penguins. And Lucy moved to a new home. Okay. Don't know how to tell you this, but the penguins kind of woke me up in my sleep last night. I have to stick with the penguins. I cannot sign that. They come from my land. I should not stick with... I must stick with them.
It's only aid in the event that they do fight.
I will...
If they do not fight, we will not need to fight back.
Penguins attack. That's all I ask of you. This man is evil. He wants the penguins to be gone.
I do not want any such thing.
Well, even if they attack, you don't want them? Really? Just let them be.
If they attack, I will let them be. If they attack, I will retaliate. But only if they attack. If they keep to themselves, I will do the same.
Oh no. All I know is I'm on their side for eternity. Never get me off their side. They came from my land, just like those penguins over there. They don't deserve to be in the beach. They deserve to be in the snow.
Compromise. Remove the pact. Remove the penguin pact. And and then the rest of the treaty stays the same.
I don't know. Here. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know.
Did you see that?
Oh. I see
It's raining arrows.
Yeah.
We should get inside. We should get inside.
Yeah, clearly. Beautiful and deadly, clearly.
Although my house currently has got some minor holes in
Just
it.
a few holes, I think. In here would
let's go down the basement. Let's go down the basement.
I feel like this might be the safest spot. I'm gonna head down in here just where it's a little bit safer. Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Now.
So remove the penguin pact and then keep everything the same.
Yep. I just want to read over those.
Okay.
Just make sure everything's correct. My liking? Oh. Well, looks like we have a visitor. I feel like Fluffy's under attack. Ow. Don't hit me. That's rude. Do you not see how Fluffy's under attack?
Yes. He seems to be protecting Fluffy.
I don't know for sure.
The zombies, if anything.
I don't know.
And he's gone.
I feel like just
Mysterious.
for this... I don't know. I feel like we're safe. You know, I think we're perfect.
Hopefully.
Perfect. There we go.
Do you agree to the current terms? Border shift,
I
snow
agree.
and ice returned, cannons moved, Fluffy moved to a new island, penguins returned, and Lucy moved to a new home.
Let me sign it. Cannons moved. Fluffy moved to new island. Penguins returned. Lucy moved to new home. Boom. I signed it just to make sure nothing would happen.
Let it be known that this day is the day of peace.
It shall
between
be.
our empires.
It shall. Now what you're about to see is just a quick little thing that me and Kiwi decided to do just to have a little bit more fun. It is no way important to the storyline at all. This is just a quick little, hey, we're having fun, so enjoy. Behind me, you can start seeing everything is starting to go back to normal. After an end of a war, everything is starting to, well, you know, fall back into how it used to be before everything happened. I mean, yeah, there's still little bits of science we still have to do, like, to fix everything up. And yeah, everything just looks a lot better now. So, now, to do what we have to do during this episode to kind of, you know, finish up this episode as well, we have to do the dolphins and squid tank, since, you know, they're the next animal that we have to do, and, well, just even doing this is kind of rude, you know, so, yeah, how about we hit that time-lapse? my dolphins and squids tanks. Now, I felt like I needed very important names for them, like Mightness, Jessica, NJ, Wolfie, come here, Fally, and then I believe we haven't saw this one yet. Badger, then there's this one right here. Then Wolfie, Jessica, and Mightness. Okay, now you saw them all. Yeah, the Shamblecraft owner, admins, and mods. Now, I wasn't able to fit Sammy or Marv, but hey, at least be thankful I got a good majority of them. I don't want to cause that much lag, which is why I only try and have 2 of each mob, but yeah, it's nice enclosure. They can swim around, they can have fun, yeah. And well, I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here, just because it's the easiest way out. Because using a trident kills them. I found that out the hard way. So yeah, let's go and get out of here. Oops, did not mean to land there. We want to land on top of this. Now we want to... what should we let them play with? Let's let them play with... Here. I'm gonna grab... Let's grab some emeralds, because I feel like that could be cool. I want 2 emerald. No, I need 2 different things. I want an emerald and I want a diamond in there. An emerald... Do you know what? An emerald and an iron ingot. Just because these are replaceable. Diamond, I don't want to lose, so that's why. Not me to do that, I meant to eat this, but okay. So yeah, that's where they're going to be sitting. Now what I want to do is I want to go over here, and I want to just drop in the emerald. Now, they're going to be playing with that shortly. And now I can go ahead and drop in the iron ingot. There we go. Now we can see the dolphins having a great time with their emeralds and iron. Just because it gives them something to do, you know? It lets them play. And I purposely gave 2 so they don't fight over what they get. Then we also have both of them get... Then we have the 2 slow squids and squid that can just talk to each other while they watch the dolphins play for eternity, pretty much. So yeah, and that's their enclosure, which... weirdly, almost brings us to the end of the zoo. I mean, next episode, we pretty much just have 2 more enclosures we have to make for peaceful mobs. Then I don't know what we'll do with, like, evil mobs, to say the least. I don't know if I want to do them this season. I know next season I do want to try and get every mob. I don't think I want to do it this season, just since I don't have as much time this season, so yeah. But anyways, I have been DonaKeen7684, and this has been Shamblecraft. Goodbye.